Hey guys, welcome back to BriefKart. Today I have got an exciting video for you. Here, we are briefly discussing about the world's most viewed wallpaper and its startup sound. The story behind Windows XP's default desktop wallpaper and its startup sound is a fascinating one that goes back more than 2 decades. The wallpaper, known as Bliss, and the startup sound have become iconic symbols of the Windows XP operating system, which was released in 2001. Let's start with the wallpaper. One of the things that people remember most about XP is its default wallpaper. The image features rolling green hills, a bright blue sky with fluffy scattered white clouds, and a small patch of white clouds near the center. It's a photograph that has been seen over a billion people worldwide. It's the default desktop wallpaper of Windows XP, one of the most iconic operating system of all the time. The photo was taken by Charles Ora, a professional photographer, in 1996 while he was on his way to visit his girlfriend in Sonoma County, California. Ora was driving through the Napa Valley when he came across the now famous green hillside. He stopped his car, set up his camera, and took several shots of the landscape. One of those shots became the default wallpaper of Windows XP. Ora took the photograph on a medium format Mamiya RZ67 camera and Kodak Ektachrome film to capture the scene, which produced a high-resolution image with vibrant color. Since it was not pertinent to the wine country book, Ora made it available through Westlight as a stock photo available for use by any interested party willing to pay an appropriate licensing fee. He also submitted a vertical shot, which was available at the same time. After that, Westlight transferred it to digital stock photo agency Corbus after its acquisition. At that time, the photograph was originally called Landscape. In 2000, Microsoft art director Brad Weed was looking for a new default wallpaper for the upcoming Windows XP operating system. Weed was searching through a database of images when he came across Ora's photo, and they chose Ora's landscape photo through Corbus to buy all the rights to it. They offered Ora what he says is the second largest payment ever made to a photographer for a single image. However, he signed a confidentiality agreement and they didn't disclose the exact amount. However, when couriers and delivery services became aware of the value of the shipment, they declined, since it was higher than their insurance would cover. Instead, the software company bought Ora a plane ticket and he personally delivered it to their offices. Once the photo was chosen, Microsoft's design team made some modifications to it. They increased the saturation of the green hills to make them appear more vibrant and enhanced the contrast of the clouds to make them stand out more. The result was the Bliss wallpaper that we all know and love today. The image became iconic, with millions of Windows XP users seeing it every day. It has been parodied and referenced in popular culture, and it even inspired a short film called The Bliss of Ignorance. Despite its popularity, Ora has said that he never expected the photo to become as well known as it did. He has described it as a nice photo, but he has taken many other photos that he considers to be better. Nevertheless, Bliss remains a beloved part of Windows XP's legacy. But the story doesn't end there. Charles Ora's Bliss wallpaper has become so popular that it has been the subject of numerous parodies, tributes, and homages over the years. It has even been turned into a meme, with people photoshopping the image into all sorts of absurd and hilarious scenarios. In 2014, Ora sold the original print of Bliss to a German art collector for an undisclosed amount. The photo has since been exhibited in galleries around the world and has become one of the most recognizable images in contemporary art. Today, the hillside is a popular tourist attraction, and it's known as the Bliss Hill. It's a reminder that sometimes, the simplest things can have the biggest impact. Now, let's move on to the startup sound. The sound that plays when a computer running Windows XP boots up is known as the startup sound. Behind the creation of the sound, from some source, it was said that Brian Eno is the composer who was hired by Microsoft back in 1994 to create the sound for the Windows 95 operating system, who is known for his work in ambient music. From another source, it is said that Bill Browniff, who is an American composer known for creating music for several video games and films. Also, he is best known for his work on Microsoft's Windows XP operating system, composing the system sounds as well as music for the TUA software. However, the sound was designed to be pleasing to the ear and evoke a sense of optimism and excitement. The company wanted to create a sound that would make people feel good when they turned on their computer, rather than the usual boring beep or tone. From there, the startup sound has become an iconic part of Windows XP and is often remembered fondly by users. In fact, the sound became so popular that it was even used in other Microsoft products such as Windows Vista and Windows 7. The combination of the Bliss wallpaper and the startup sound became an iconic symbol of Windows XP. The wallpaper's serene beauty and the startup sound's optimistic melody made for a perfect pairing that helped to define the look and feel of the operating system. So, there you have it, the story behind Windows XP's default wallpaper and startup sound. It's a story that highlights the power of design and sound to evoke emotions and create lasting impressions. Even today, more than 2 decades later. And that's for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and give your thought about it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Stay curious.